Nothing I do is right or enough for her. So many husbands have uttered this phrase within therapy when dealing with the character traits of a contentious wife. I get it. Women can be emotional creatures, and unfortunately, the sibling to that is high sensitivity. The problem isn't either of these things, however. It's the lack of self control of these tender emotional traits that can easily play into the hands of the devil within marriage. Solomon tells us it's better to dwell in the corner of the top of a house than inside of a wide home with a contentious woman. This is not to say that husbands at times don't hurt us or make mistakes in marriage that we have to address as wives, but we are responsible for our self control, not controlling him. Sadly, some men have grown so comfortable with contentious wives that they shrink in their authoritative position and they basically learn how to live on walking on eggshells instead of sweeping them up. This is where we begin to see households being run by mama and less men stepping up to their God given authority as a leader and in breaking bloodline curses. In biblical times, the rooftops were exposed to all the harsh elements. So Solomon is basically telling men it's better for you to brave it outside in the harsh elements all year long in the corner of the rooftop than to be inside of a spacious house with a woman who is loud and argumentative. It's important to go to God for our grievances with our husbands first. Number one, to give room for the Spirit to convict him if he is wrong in something. But number two, to help us to be Spirit led in our conversation to him if we do need to bring up a blind spot in his life. Prayer helps us regulate our emotions. Too many wives have also grown accustomed to talking to and at their husbands instead of talking with them. We're supposed to be spiritually responsive, not emotionally reactive. Uncontrolled emotions as a wife also doesn't enable us to walk in our calling to be a help mate. We're not supposed to destruct and destroy a man. We're supposed to call out the God given leadership in him and in a healthy way. Some men might have to be taught. In wives, this requires patience. But I haven't met one man that likes to be told. How you speak to your husband says more about you than it does him. It's no wonder in Ephesians, Paul talks about gracious speech when talking about building unity. When we're gracious with our husbands, our love and our unity grows. But when we're contentious with them, their contentiousness will be countered or it will cause them to concede, and neither will bring about God given unity in kingdom minded marriages.